All right, jabronis, we're back. Thanks for tuning in. Hope everyone had a good week and is having a good weekend. I'm going to be headed to the beach after this, so hopefully I'll have a good few days at the beach. It doesn't rain or anything. It's going to be in Ocean City, so it'll be a trash bin, but whatever. You got a deal. Hopefully it'll be good. Real quick, before we get into it, look, I talked about the casting couch setup, this trash little studio setup I got going on. It's not going to change overnight, okay? So please be patient. You're going to have to deal with it for a little longer. I got to get new gear and reset up the room. This is a bedroom I'm working out of. It's not exactly an official studio, so bear with me. Thanks for your patience. We'll get through this together, all right? Okay, so let's step into the cage.
Okay, let's run.
All right. So today's Cage Fact is sponsored by Big Michael's Hardcore Frozen Straw Burritas. For the men out there who just want to enjoy a good fruity alcoholic beverage without looking like a sorority girl at a Red Robin happy hour, choose Big Michael's Hardcore Frozen Straw Burritas. Go to their website today at www.hardcore.com and use the promo code TUTTIFRUITY at checkout for 5% off your first case. All right. Tutti Frutti. Sounds good, right? Doesn't sound beta, queer, or anything like that. Cool. Give it a shot. All right, today's Cage Fact. So, as you all know, Nick Cage was Johnny Blaze in Ghost Rider and Ghost Rider 2 Spirit of Vengeance. Very cool. But Nick Cage actually has a tattoo of Ghost Rider on him, on his arm, and he got that before he did the movies. So he, obviously is a huge comic book fan, and Ghost Rider was one of his big-time comics. So he got the tattoo of Ghost Rider before the movie. And it was actually a dream role for him, playing Johnny Blaze, playing the Ghost Rider. And I believe that he, with the tattoo and his other Cage abilities, I believe he willed it to existence, that role, the whole dream role. And ironically enough, he actually had to hide the tattoo the whole movie because, Ghost Rider's not going to have a tattoo of himself, right? Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't think so. Maybe Nick Cage Ghost Rider would, but any normal Ghost Rider wouldn't. So, but yeah, so that's your Cage Fact of the week. All right, so moving on into the inaugural, did I say that right? Whatever, Stugots of the week. All right, so this week's very first Stugots is the bicep curls on the squat rack guy. All right, so there's a common issue at the gym, at the fitness centers, for those of you who go, where the gyms don't, they always have a lot of squat racks. There's usually a limited number of squat racks for people to do their leg workouts on. And what really chaps my ass, and I know it chaps your asses too, is when you're trying to get your squats in on leg day, and you look over, and there's some jack-off using the rack to do barbell curls with just the bar, no weight on it. He's usually a guy who clearly skips leg day, has no clue of the line of people behind him waiting to actually use the rack for squats, and he spends most of his time resting on the bar, on his phone, taking a break between his sets of 5 reps. Hey, Keith, do us a favor. Do your little bicep curls, your little bis for the guys over there in the corner, okay? Let the alphas use the squat rack for its intended purposes, and you can go over there where you're not bothering anybody. Maybe if you actually used it for squatting instead of your stupid no-weight curls, you wouldn't be shaped like a damn watermelon on toothpicks like Mike Wazowski from that movie Monsters, Inc. You'd be going home to a beautiful woman every night after the gym instead of just to your Fortnite clan and your pet spider. All right? Understand and respect the game. Respect gym etiquette. Which brings us, to our Jabroni Junction topic of the day, which is gym etiquette. So as gyms, begin to open up, I felt, it might be a good idea to provide some of this tutelage as we're starting to get back into things, as we transition back into a quality gym experience, a respectable experience, and kind of minimize some of the assholery that has gone on in the past at the gym. So we'll start right off the bat with gym attire, your clothes, what you wear to the gym. This is going to apply mostly to guys, girls. You do whatever you want there. I'm not going to comment. I'm a big fan of what girls do at the gym, so keep it up. But for gym attire, you got to keep it respectable. Okay, so if you're thinking that you're going to show up to the gym with your cut-off sleeve shirt, with the sleeves cut so much that the nips are showing, and it just looks like you draped like thick floss over your torso, do yourself and do everybody else a favor and stay home. All right? Nobody wants to see your fat titties sagging and sweating and slapping everybody as you walk by them. This isn't Chippendales. Okay? Save that shit for beer pong night with the fellas. Keep the attire respectable. We're not here peacocking around at spring break Daytona. We're here to get a workout in. All right? So put a real shirt on like an adult and put the titties away. Speaking of sweating, use a towel. The gyms don't have one. Bring your own towel. And if you forget, sometimes you forget, I get it. Go to the locker room, get your spare guinea tea from your gym bag like everybody else and use that as a towel. There's no reason you should be greasing up the equipment and then just walking away without it being cleaned up or wiped up with a towel. At the very least, use the little paper towel dispensers that every gym has with the little spray cleaner and clean off your equipment. Now, I know I'm a culprit of sweating. I'm a Libretti. We got olive oil spurting out of us like a damn bacon grease coming out of a frying pan, so I get it. We sweat a lot. It's a Libretti thing. And because of that, no self-respecting John P. Libretti is going to the gym without their sweat towel, without their designated Libretti sweat towel. So you bet your ass when I go to the gym to work out, I got my towel with me to wipe down the benches, wipe down the grease off of me, to be courteous to the rest of the people out there. There's nothing worse than going to use a bench and you look at it and it looks like Brendan Fraser from Bedazzled just used the damn thing.
Oh, man, you just got to play one game at a time and go out there and give 110%.
All right, it's common courtesy. Which brings me to my next point. Common courtesy and situational awareness. SA, they call it in the military. At war, it's SA. You got to remember that there's other people at the gym working out, just like you. You're not the only one. It's not your personal gym. There's everybody else out there, okay? So maybe don't do your stretches in the middle of the hallway or in front of steps where people are walking. Maybe don't take up a workout area where people actually want to use a machine or a bench or equipment so that you can lift your shirt up, look in the mirror, check out your abs, take lonelies of yourself flexing like a goddamn 14-year-old Visco girl. Nobody wants to see it. How about you just get off your phone altogether while you're working out? Don't worry, Seth. You got no new matches on Tinder in the last hour. You don't have to check every other rep to see that nobody wants to match with you on these dating sites, all right? Put the phone down. And the same goes for you Goombas. Yeah, the Guidos. I know, we're bad. Real bad at the gym. So I'm sorry to burst your bubble, Frankie. But Teresa from Nutley does not want to see Jim Mira pics of you with your fat titties slopping out, sliding out of your ripped up guinea tee with your little red, white, and green motherland sweatband on. Okay? So put the phone down. Go back to doing your buys and tries workout like you do every day so that you're back home on time for Sunday dinner at mom's house where you clearly still live at age 34 because you just got fired from your no-show construction job. All right? Don't bring that disrespectful phone shit to the gym. Sorry. And can we re-rack our weights? Why is that one of the most frustrating things to see? Put the weights back. How hard is it to pick up your dumbbells for one more rep and then place them back where they came from? Like you have no regard for others. You're just throwing shit everywhere. Were you not taught this stuff as a child? What world did you grow up in where there was no consequences for not putting things back where you found them, where they came from? Apparently, none of you, not enough of you anyway, had a Carol Libretti as a mother hiding out in the shadows while you're playing with something. She's got any weapon she can get her hands on and she's ready. As soon as you put that on the floor and you walk away, you don't put it back. Bam! Right in the back of the head with a slice of humble pie. Put your shit back. Re-rack your weights. It's very simple. Stop being a lazy piece of shit. The last thing I'll get into over here today, and I know there's a lot more to discuss about, gym etiquette, but we got to wean ourselves off of the bad habits, off of the beta bitch boy tendencies, and kind of get back into a good groove. So we got to go baby steps here. So we'll take it slow with just these few. But the last thing I'll get into is locker room procedures. Now, I don't know how it is in the ladies' locker room, but for whatever reason, when guys, especially like 50 years and over, that age demographic, as soon as they walk into the locker room at the gym, all of a sudden, it becomes their own private bathroom like they're at home, and there's nobody else in there trying to do a normal thing like shower or change, hit the sauna or whatever. Everyone's gone. They're disappeared. Stop walking around stark-ass naked, barefoot, with a towel on your shoulder. First of all, those floors are disgusting. Okay? There's dirt and grime from people's shoes. There's ball sweat dripping down on those tile floors and the carpet. There's piss and shit frag flying everywhere from people. And you're walking around barefoot after your shower? And you wonder why you got 6 inches of foot fungus growing on you like moss to a damn tree? Get out of here with that. It's disgusting. It makes me want to fucking throw up. Sorry, Terrence. Family show, I know. No F-bombs. Secondly, you have the towel on your shoulder. Put the towel around your waist. Nobody wants to see or feel your hairy, sweaty, dirty old man sack flopping around and hitting people in the leg when you walk by. Put the towel on. Get your foot off the bench like you're Captain Morgan, having a full conversation with somebody with your schwatz pendulum swinging back and forth in their face. Nobody cares about that. Nobody wants to see that, okay? Sorry, Ira, this isn't prison or an altar boy summer camp. Put the towel on, cover yourself. You know, these are just a few guidelines for people, for you to remember when you go back to the gym. So think about these, and if you remember these few things, you know, hopefully you'll have a better gym experience. All right. And for those of you who don't go to the gym, you don't have to hit me up in the DMs and the comments to let me know this doesn't apply to me because I don't go to the gym. Don't worry. We can already tell you don't go to the gym. You don't have to tell us again. All right? Maybe you should go to the gym. I don't know. But if you do, follow these guidelines. Maybe go back to this quick episode and follow the guidelines. But honestly, by the looks of it, you're probably not going to. So anyway, that's it. That's all I got today. It was a quick one. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helped a little bit. Next week, we'll try to do another Stugots of the week. We might have a guest on. I'm not sure yet. We'll see if we can work something out. But yeah, thanks again for showing up. Hey, I'm going to put some stuff on the Instagram page and maybe my Facebook, a little bit of how you can kind of reach out. I set up an email account, so I'll put that information out there in case you got comments, questions, ideas, links to like someone who could be a Stugots of the week, poll question ideas, whatever you got, feedback, anything. So it'll be a little bit more of a one-on-one forum for you in case you don't want to publicly put it out there that you think I suck. So you could do it through email. I'll put it out there. I'll put it in the comments and stuff too. But don't forget to like and follow and subscribe. The links are in the comments of the YouTube page and the Apple Podcast stuff. So go check us out. YouTube, Apple, Spotify, Anchor, Instagram at LPD_show. All right. Thanks again for listening today, guys. I hope you enjoy the weekend. I hope it doesn't it's not raining too much and you enjoy some nice weather out there. And yeah, stay strong.
And I was talking to your mother just the other night. I told her I thought you were an asshole.